Hello, hello, hello. Test, test. Is this thing even working? Oh, okay, the chat I think just loaded. Hold on, I need to try something. Test. Okay, it shows up on my OBS, but not on my dock for OBS. Very cool. Pin this to the top. No? Alright, whatever. The fuck? Okay, I have no idea what I've done. Just gonna delete that. Alright. I don't know why my computer is pretending to be complete trash right now, but whatever. This is a dev stream. If anything on my computer will load, it would be at least. We'll see. Might get copyright strikes. Murdered, but whatever, I don't really care. I'll put the output down here. Oh, actually not like this though. Okay, actually that's exactly how I wanted it. Anyways, streaming it because I can't focus when I'm in VC and I don't ever get anything done. But I think it's a good idea to just start streaming it now and show people what I'm working on. Let me ask Fox if he has any. I don't think he's on. Let's see. Dope. Alright, I gotta do a lot of... Honestly, I think today I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning up the scripts because I've rushed through a lot. I don't want to be doing it in this area though. I need to make the level script transferable. Like, this is not acceptable. But I think we have most of everything we need right here. I need to add comments to everything as well. Update to 0. Actually, I want to copy this code up here and compare it to what we have in this. This is the wrong one. Oh wait, it works already. Wait, there's only one updater. Wait, I already did it. Wait, so why do I have all of these? Updater 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think is all already deprecated. Yeah. Good. I think, yeah. Should probably use a module that stores the version of the game and have everything require the module. Makes the most sense. Oh, I'm a fool. Forgot how to use modules. I haven't used them in so long. Or like since I made my last game, like I'm gonna get re-familiar with them. I think that would work though. First? Most likely, yeah. I think so. That's another thing I can do. What's up? What's up, Pluff Penguin? Alright, yes, that does work. I actually like half expect that not to work. Right now, I'm working on my movement game. In my movement system. I'm not working on the movement system right now. But I'm the contest of the Rogue Lineage days. If only I made content anymore. I feel like I haven't made like actual content in a while. Been like, tossing around the idea of it, but not super sure. But now if I have this in a module, then when I change the module, it'll change all of the scripts that require it, so that's pretty good. And obviously this works. And it's not trying to send me to the tutorial, so... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't be what that does. Let's do this. Start from the top. I need to just change variables, because I don't know why, I thought this was a good idea. I don't like the all caps for this. think for the config it's fine, but for this I prefer to do. Honestly, why don't I just... Okay, should be fine. Inspired me to get into game dev 2, love their movement. But loving the contest inspired me to get into game dev 2, love their movement. Yeah, no, I have a movement game that I've been working on for a little while now, probably like a week or two. I have a lot of print statements right now, probably for like pretty much no reason. But it's pretty good. Oh, I missed my own jump. I made it really smooth recently. It's in a spot that I really actually like. Nothing really feels bad when you're moving around now. Just some little tweaks that I can do here and there. I made a little course for it, so I'm gonna make like a little game. So why not? I gotta add better print statements too. There's a lot of things that are not declared. The level master script sends out that for a long time. It's clean. It feels really clean. You can try it. If you join the Discord, we have the game link is in the Discord, and you can try it yourself too. Like the game's free for anybody to play right now. But as of right now, I'm going back through a lot of scripts and just making it a lot better. Updater 0. I can definitely come up with a better name for this. I think it comes out like this too. Yeah, well, it's just because I have, I go into my movement script. I actually have a setting that, if I turn it off, like, it should have just no print statements now. So, I can just make it look really nice, but I don't know why I always get like a little lag spike there, and it's not, I don't think it has anything to do with my game. There's no error or anything. There's nothing that should be causing that. But, yeah, I don't know. The cool thing about my movement system, though, is that it's not like hard code. Like, it's not just like this. I have this entire page of configs that I can use to change everything about how the character moves. Like, you can enable or disable literally everything. And there's like a lot of settings for everything, so I can configure it to anything I want to. Yeah, it's pretty chill. And now I can just change the game version, which is pretty dope. I'll probably end up adding more stuff to game info, but maybe not, we'll see. But now I actually have to go into the data script. What I'm doing right now is making a level master script that should be able to run for, I want to be able to put this into every level I make and not have to worry about it. You want to add debug and stat cards too? Yeah, no, it's, I have an unpack function somewhere. Yeah, this is my unpack function that, well, if I send it any package, I can change all of the settings I want from anywhere, from a server. From the server. So, pretty chill. I don't know if there was a better way to do all of this. Maybe if I just like cycled through. No, I don't know. Whatever. I think it's fine. But yeah, I like the config setup, so I can use it for pretty much everything. Still need a lot of testing to make sure everything's in the spot that I want it to be in. But yeah, so now if I just require the data version from, wait, where is it? I'm in level master script, so this is running it. I need the leaderboard to copy this as well. This is not variables. I don't even know what to write in this comment. I don't know what I write in this one. Data version we're running on. Oops. How long did it take you to build your system so far? I think I started making it for fun like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to get some work done on it every day, every night. I just go to work and then I go to the gym. Well, I try to go to the gym. I've been honestly been way too lenient with how often I go, but I went tonight and then get some work done on my game and then spend time with my girlfriend or play video games or whatever else I have going on, like errands and stuff, or sometimes you have to fit that in other times, but yeah. Is this something I can automate? I'm not sure if this is something wait, for a leaderboard, would I have to... Nah, I can't automate this, right? I would have to change something every time no matter what, so I might as well copy-paste the script. The problem is that... Nah... I can make a variable in the leaderboard that determines which one it is. No, I can't. Maybe I can get like the game name. I don't know what that even does anything. Print game.name. Oh, it's just called a game. I don't know if that's possible. Leaderboard is server authoritative, right? Is it changed from remotes? Wait, what do you mean? Server authoritative, right? Is it changed from remotes? Mine's not changed from remotes. Like, the client has nothing to do with it. This only draws data from the data store. The data store gets uploaded to by the level script. So the level script handles like when the player is like running and has like a table of all the players running in the level, and uploads it to the data when they finish if they have a better time or whatever. All the leaderboard script does is download the data and then post it on the leaderboard. Which is chill. I'm not sure how efficient all this code is. Honestly, I learned it from like a video I watched. Oh, I hate this. I don't know why I thought coding like this was a good idea. I thought like, oh yeah, everything should be all caps, and it's just so stupid. The issue right now is I'm trying to make it as automatable as possible, but if every single time I make a new map I have to go into the script and then make sure the script is up to date, and if I ever change the leaderboard script at all, then I have to change it for every single map. Which is not something I particularly want to do or have to deal with in the future. So like obviously the data store has a different name depending on which map you're running. So I need to find a way to automate the leaderboard based on the map that you're in. So that I don't have to use different scripts every single time. Actually, I think it's fine to just... Actually, yeah, no, why don't I just do this? I can just set a, can I just set an attribute? Yeah. Map name. Set a string attribute called map name. Call there, right? And then, so like right here when we get the time data, script.parents.get attribute map name. Print. This, I don't know if this is the best way to do this, to be honest. Yeah, see, it works. So it gets the name of the map, Aldera. So now the only thing I would have to change. So like basically the point of that is so I can go into here and make this a. I don't know. I'm not trying to insert anything. I can go in here and convert this to a package. Now every leaderboard I make in the future can use this exact same script. And now I don't need this. I just need map name to string data version. So now, the difference between what we had and what we have now is that this is automatable for all future projects. They're all maps. Make it really easy to upload new stuff. I don't like this. Honestly, let's try this. But oops. Like that. Yeah, so that all works. I don't know if I have to do anything else. All I have to do is like make the actual thing look better. But if every single leaderboard I make in the future has the same layout, at least, of like the scrolling frame and all of this, then it'll all be fine. So, perfect. I don't want to mess with leaderboard script right now anymore. Set this to auto update though. Hello? There we go. Will the map change without a run? If so, you might need instance.attribute change. Nah, the map won't change. The way I have it set up right now is that it's just going to be like many places. And the reason, so obviously we're going to need like very automated system. If we're going to have many places, I'm not going to be able to go through and like automate or go through and change every single one every single time I make any change to any script. It just won't work like that. So I need it to each be standalone and work. Game info is fine. I need everything to be running on game info now. Data, master scripts. Disgusting. Sorry if I'm backseating. No, you're chill. I don't mind it really. I've put off like going through my actual scripts and cleaning them up for so long, but you know, eventually you got to clean your room, right? So getting rid of it now before it becomes so much of a problem that I stop working on the game altogether, because I don't want to deal with my own spaghetti I wrote. Which is kind of one of the problems with being like a solo dev, is that you don't need to be presentable for anybody else. You can kind of just do your own thing and doesn't matter what anybody else thinks because nobody's going to see your codes except for you. Relate so much. No, legit, it's a bad problem. Yeah, as you go to gameinfo.game version. Free alpha version, 2-string data version. And that should work. Wait, am I tripping? Oh yeah, no, I need the data version separate from the name so that I can have separate data stores for your maps as well. Makes sense. Okay, this is another thing I can add to game info though. Game info, game version. Game phase. Game development phase. But I have a pre-alpha version. I always call it pre-alpha version now, but that's just a silly name for the future. Dev phase. I don't think I need 2-string there. But just in case, right, like, can't hurt to make sure it is a string. I'm pretty sure this has no, like, negative possibilities. Still have a combat system I need to reach. That's Sekiro-style parrying from a summer ago. That's dope. What I need is to find people who are making games so that I can make games. Like, that aren't just my own little projects. How long you been deving for? Oh, I have everything closed. Pre-alpha version, PA 1.02, PA 1.02. Did the leaderboard use that? That's just map name. Dope. Alright, I need to make sure. Updater 0 is such an ugly name. I think this is super easily fixable. Non-physics folder. Level. The non-physics folder. Checkpoint updaters. Physics dot. Checkpoint updaters. Oh, okay, so it's the level. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, am I tripping? Wait, hello? Didn't we just... Am I tripping? I swear we just had a thing for this. Maybe I'm just totally tweaking out of my mind, but... I'm almost 100% certain I just had this automated. Map name. Yeah, I had it called map name. So you go to script.parent. Customer parent get attribute map name. What? Started in 2018, made simple combat style game, took a large break, I say 6 years-ish. Yeah, I mean, it's really fun. If you enjoy it, then it's worth doing, in my opinion. What the fuck? Why did this, like, auto-update itself to not have a map name? Map name, get attribute, map name. Oh, I'm in the level master script. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. I was tripping because I thought I was in this. The map name is in this one, and it does work that way. Make sure that runs properly. Uploads the leaderboard. It does. Leaderboard versus level master? Yeah, no, they were different scripts. I'm just an idiot and forgot. So yeah, now I just gotta figure out a way to get the map name for this map. Would it be? Is it possible to get the name of the map that you're in? Time for the internet. Roblox. Get place name. Apparently this is the block of code I need, so I need a marketplace service. Oops, why am I putting this in the modules? I'm not really fucking with the music right now. Map name is equal to... What is game list? Right. Can I use this place ID? Oh fuck! I forgot the place ID. Isn't it the game dot place ID? Wait, why not just do this for the other one then? I don't. Makes me have to skip having to even put a thingy in. Attribute. I don't know, let's make sure it works first. Current map name. Aldera. Level Master 18. Yep. Yup. Level Master 18. Aldera. That works. So we're going to put that on leaderboard and we're going to remove the attribute so we don't have to do that every time we make a thingy. Where did I have this? Oh dear god. Right under data version. Oh yeah, it's right here. Blind as hell. The list of services is getting longer and longer. String map name. I feel like I'm using string too much. Probably will slow down my game a little bit. Like a very inconsequential amount, but what are you gonna do? Alright, I like that though. Good lord. What? Alright. Now I can just do this. Do I need to use string? I mean, I don't. What did I name it? Leaderboard. Dev phase. The goal is to not have any strings in here, like strings, and just have it pull from everywhere else. Game info, data version. Oh, Altera. Okay, I need to change that. Altera time data. I just changed this to time data. Make sure time data doesn't exist. Okay. Stacks is the name is funny. I feel like it should just be game.place name. No, for real. There's a lot of things like that for Roblox. That just don't make any sense. Oh, this is disgusting. That should be in a table. Don't think about it. Dev phase. Goes to game info development phase. And the depth of this. Game info. Dev phase. Whoa. I mean, that's technically correct, but dev phase. And I can do-string that. Oops. Okay. Honestly, to the tutorial level, master script for levels. This should work for every level I make. If it doesn't, then I'm the worst dev that's ever born. And I can probably go through and make this. If player timetable? Of course there's a player timetable. What is this even check? This is the most stupid check I've ever written in my life. I should quit developing forever. Literally, there's a player timetable right here. There's no way that breaks by not having that check there. Oh, never mind. Maybe it does. Server script attempt to index nil with started. What? 142. Wait, really? Is there actually no table? It just makes no sense. Player timetable exists. I literally create it right here. It should not be that. I don't think me deleting that broke that. It did. How? me deleting that check somehow broke that. I was a genius in the past, I guess. On the studio right now as well, your grind set is inspiring. I've been updating this consistently for quite a few days now. Like, you can look at my patch notes. I make these as I go on throughout the day. And I just started this recently, so it's not like an insane grind set, but like, I'm just posting this every single day so people know that I'm constantly working on the game. And then I'm going to be doing my dev streams. And I want to make like weekly dev, whatever called dev log. Why does this check work? How does this why does this check do something? For user ID data in pairs player timetable do if data to ongoing data. What? I don't know why this breaks it. Like, going back and looking at it, I feel like this should work. Server script levels. Attempt to index no with start. It just doesn't think I exist. What? Okay, hold on. I don't know who Amira Elfeki is, but actually, let's try this song out. I wonder if YouTube's gonna shoot me in the head for playing music in my stream. I don't know why. Player timetable. Wait, does player timetable just return nil if there's nothing there? I mean, this is not nil. If player timetable, then print. Yep, timetable. Okay, so there is one. So that check should do nothing. It's there. I'm so lost, bro. This is the exact same thing. This, I'm so lost. I guess I'll just leave it there. Run it again. You want me to run it without the... Like, this is how it was with no changes. It works perfectly fine. I start my time, and it all works great and amazing. And then, if somehow... Because all this does is check if player timetable. But look, like, player timetable is just true. All... True. I can print true here. It's always true. True. True, 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 true. It's always true. You can see it's always printing true. So I was thinking like, okay, then if it's always running anyways, then why not just make it always run, right? Oh, and now it's working. What? Dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. What? Dude. What? Hold on. Why is it working now? It's gaslighting me. What? Am I just... Like, it said it was trying to index nil. But it didn't make sense because... I have no idea. Should I just forget about it? For user ID, data, pairs, player timetable. Yeah, let's make sure that this if data and data. So I'm pretty sure, correct me if you know I'm wrong, but when it's checking if statement, it goes if data, and if this is nil, then it just deletes everything. So like if I did local test equals nil, if test and test dot random value that doesn't exist, then print tested. Now this won't return an error even though this doesn't exist at all, because this already returns nil no matter what. Even though it's checking if test equals true, it reprints nil, so it should always. Yeah, see, and it would return an error. You're right, yeah, so that's really convenient. But yeah, just to make sure that this never has any kind of problem, I just got to do if data, and then that'll work. Also, in case you're ever curious, when I did this divided by 10 thing, if you ever do this, alright, that was not it. This, don't do this, ever. This will randomly return huge floating double values that will screw you over in ways you could never imagine. Just always divide instead of multiplying by a decimal. Roblox Lua is very good. Else if not date. Actually, no. I need this to be checking. This is like one of the, like this is a loop I can have running on the server. It's worth taking up the server space just because it's keeping track of everybody's time and updating the client. Maybe it's not worth it. You might be able to just, I might be able to just code this onto the client side, but I don't know if it's worth putting another loop on the client side when the movement's already kind of not heavy, but like light heavy. I don't know how to explain it. 1 second. I go to the bathroom though. I'll be right back. Yo, yo. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I could pay my taxes. Alright, I'm back. But it sounds like a pain to debug. What? Oh yeah, no, that was interesting. Luckily, I was in the server when it was happening. 2 players, and I could figure it out relatively quick. But yeah, it was still a bit of a challenge. But to be fair, pretty much all of scripting is running into what the fuck every single, like, just all the time. I don't know how disgusting this would be to somebody who's a little bit more experienced than me. Just throwing a loop that runs right here. But I'm doing it. I don't really care. And then all of this should be pretty normal. I saw something just now that just said .aldera. Maps times .aldera. Map times . Oh, this won't work. Oh, this won't work. Oh my god. So now it's checking the player's data to see if their data. Here, let's just do this. Player added. There should be a player added. Is there no player added in this? There is. Print player data dot or player dot user ID dot map times, and then I can look up map name. Test 159.44. Oh, wait, does that work? Wait, 59.44. That's my time, no? 123. Oh my god. Yep. Oh yeah. Nice. So this little chunk actually works, shockingly, which saves me having to figure out how to do it otherwise. Map times .aldera is player. Let me stop. Is player. Shoot. Fire. Yeah, no. There's little stuff like this that makes like scripters and everybody happy, and then trying to explain that to anybody else, you're just like, dude, you know, imagine trying to show somebody, being like, dude, check this out, check out this thing I did, and then they look at it and they're like, I'm looking at letters. What? I don't care. And then if you're an animator, you can show somebody an animation, and that takes like 1/10 of the time any script I've ever made takes, and then people are like, wow! Whoa, you're insane! Kind of sucks. Anyways, this takes the math floor again, but I don't think it should. I'm curious. It's finished in... I feel like I need to go into this and change a lot of it. Okay, this sets up the voids though. Set up voids to... Set up all voids to player back to last checkpoint. This can be put a lot earlier in the script. Probably by where I set up the checkpoints. Adding a lot more clarity. Easing styles? Wait, oh dude, I think I used easing styles for my last game I made. Forgot what they were though. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key big forgot. Alright. I think, alright, this might just be like a throw, but I'm just gonna go for this and change every is player to just player and just go for it. Oh. Why does that bug out half the time? No, that isn't the reason why it broke. Made the faceless lethality? Did you just make it like bar for bar, the faceless lethality? I need to figure out why that randomly breaks, by the way. That doesn't make any sense. If player, then player. Wait, I need to get the error again. It's trying to index nil with something else. Okay, there we go, perfect. Attempt to index nil with started. So the table doesn't exist for them yet, which means the player added function is running too slow. I'm like getting there too quick. All this does is wait for the player to load. Why does this exist? While true do if player data player user ID and player data to player user ID. Why do I use so many random fucking variables, man? I need to just stick to player. Like player. That's a part of the reason I'm doing this project, so I can figure out exactly how I want to code. My specific coding style. Like 100 clones in the code infinitely, but it was satisfying. Yeah, no, I mean, all my animations I did in this are done by me. But so basically, if you go in without player.user ID, so all I gotta do is make it so that, where is it, 160? Who cares about this? Wait, does updater 0 even matter at all? I mean, I guess it kind of matters. Oh, let me think. It just turns everything off. It turns started to off, but it's defaulted to off. I guess it does do something. It's like a checkpoint for nothing. It's like the checkpoint for 0. I guess whatever. Updater 0, checkpoint for 0. Checkpoint 0 makes sense, I guess. I want these in order though, if I am going to keep that in, just because updater 0. I feel like there should be a different name for that though. Where does player data get initialized? What are you talking about? You're talking about, oh, this is a, so this is the player's data. It's from a module that gets passed through and loaded from data scripts, but there's a variable in the player data table that's called loaded, and when that is equal to true, then it sets up the player table. I kind of disagree with my old self that this even needs to exist. Why would my data need to load before You can start a run. Actually, I disagree with myself again. This should run at the beginning of the game. But basically, I could just print, like, print player has loaded. So like, you'll see when I test, it won't go, it won't go, it won't go. Oh wait, I'm not loading. Why am I not loading? See how it never said I loaded for some reason? I wonder if that means that somewhere in the data scripts dot loaded. Basically, as soon as your data loads, whoops. Player data loaded. It's saying player data loaded, which means the variable is successfully being set, but it's not grabbing it for some reason. Okay, so now it works. And see, now I have no errors because that time it loaded my data. That time it worked. Isn't this not gonna break now? I wonder if it thinks that this is like an infinite loop for some reason and then just breaks the loop. Or like, I don't know what it does. It's not letting me test it because it's not breaking again. It's just loading every time. I'm curious if this is a... Oh! Rev is attempting to connect the server. Player data loaded, but no player data loaded. You know what I mean? So this should be a bugged one. And the data did load. Yeah, see, it's bugged. So sometimes it just bugs. The issue is that it should... Alright, I don't want to listen to this lady. If player loaded, it's true, then break. Alright, then I can actually print here that the thing is broken. Print break. Print player timetable created. Function manually loading player. Make a function for manually loading player data .player.user ID in the module. I mean, honestly, that's a fucking fire idea. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a second to like completely process what you're saying. First of all, that's a great idea. And I'm gonna do that right now. I don't know what this is. This should work though. And I'm gonna do player data dot load data. Alright. Holy shit, that's such a fucking banger idea, actually. I don't know how I never like thought about that. It seems super extremely obvious. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. This is awkward. Now it's weird. I've never actually done it. Like, no, game data is different from what I'm thinking. Let me just grab it from somewhere else instead of typing it all out. I'm not sure how the module will work with this, but I'm pretty sure a module runs once at the beginning of every server, so this should all work fine. And then we just send the past the player, and then we just game data set async. Boom, 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 boom. Data player saving has been successful. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. How did you learn to dev? Currently learning. It's just taking forever. Shit, man. If you want to dev, here's the thing, if you want to dev, you have a game you want to make, right? And you want to make a game, and you want to do all the things to make a game. You're only one person. The best way to learn is just by wanting to do something, and just looking up how to make that happen. Obviously, you should like look at some like beginner tutorials for like learning like the basics. But once you learn the basics, the only way I found to consistently get better is by, how do I do this? Look it up. How do I do this? Look it up. How do I do this? Look it up. Great start, but this implementation might have side effects for older versions of a server. This is just a function. This would be fine, right? It doesn't get game data. Or this is, oh wait. Wait, this is saving data, by the way. First of all. I wanted to make both of them, sorry. No, I know what you're saying. For the loading data one, I will grab the data in the script. But yeah, no, I agree. That one would not work. That one would definitely have issues. I think it would have issues. I'm not actually 100% sure. Wait. Wait, no. Wait, no. When you load someone's data, it's the updated of whatever's been saved to the data store. This should be fine. I think when you grab the game data, it's setting it to a reference. I think data stores are a reference table. So, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, imagine it like, how do you explain this? I'm pretty sure it works like this. Basically, there are some variables that are like, variable is equal to 2, and then, okay, wait, actually that's a bad thing. Variable is equal to variable 2, and let's say v2 starts off as equal to 2, and then, so v is obviously equal to 2, right? And then if you change v2 to 3, so like v2 plus 1 is equal to 3, v is still equal to 2, right? Because you downloaded it. That's not a that's not a reference. That's just copying the data, right? But the way I'm saying I think that a data store works is that v2, when you download it, and you saw v2 plus 2, v2 is equal to 3, now v is also equal to 3, because you're just referencing it. The reason why is because, the reason why I think it's this way is because it works this way with tables as well. Because when you download a table, essentially it's a reference point. And I ran into that issue when I was, no, I don't, why is that the biggest do you want to save your work I've ever seen in my life? In my data script, you have a default data table, right? And then it has like all of your data or whatever. If you set a new player's data to the default data table and change anything, it just causes really big problems, essentially. So what I've been doing, keep your system modular and kind of learn to piece together modular system to fully working complete ones. Yeah, man, straight up. And then like every time you want to be like, how do I make this? How do I make this? How do I make this? Just keep doing it. Yeah, async receives updated data. Exactly. Yeah. But I do see what you're saying. So like, when you're loading the data, grab data equals game data, get async. Exactly. You got the right track. We don't have the merge function or the copy function in here. Whoa. Oh, I just played my like songs. Whoops, my bad. The really hardcore song for just like a chill dev stream. I think someone joined the stream. Yo, hello. How's it going, Carzy? That's how you say your name? I'm looking for something. I think what I'm looking for is in here, and I'm just stupid. Merge table and a copy table. I don't know if this works in here. I think this is a local function, and I think that's fine because I don't plan on using this ever again. So we got the merge function, the copy function, default data table. We can copy that as well. So when you're making a new player's default data, the reason why there's a copy table is so that you can make a new copy table exactly like it. Default data. Unplaced time. Pretty sure that's what I have it set to. Alright, that's even bigger. Oh yeah, see I was explaining it here. Tables work like references, so if I set the new data equals default data global, then every player would update when any player with the new data does anything. Basically, every player would have the same identical data if you set them equal to the default table because it's saved in... Ugh, there's too many words, man. Just trust. Smile. Not that you're not trusting, but yeah. Alright, cool. Copy default data table. Another really cool thing about merge is that it grabs... This function grabs the current default data. So let's say like players have this data, right? And then in a later update, I add another thing, but the game's like, oh, they already have data, and so it doesn't add the new map to it. If I have like now, if I add like a new map is equal to unplaced time, right? Because now I have a new map I added. Then as soon as they join the game and they have data, it'll merge this default data to their new data, so they'll have a variable for it. It's really cool. I don't know. I'm a nerd. But this should work. Load data player. I just send the player through, and it should work. Player data dot load data player. Ooh, I really want it to work now. There's no way that works. But it probably does. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Player data dot loaded equals true. Dude, that looks so nice. No way, dude. That's so sick. That was the best. I'm so glad I started to stream. Dude, banger idea. It should have been obvious to me, but it wasn't. But now that it's just this, oh my god. This could probably be changed. So this just checks the user ID info if you have tutorial completed, and if you don't have it completed, then it sends you to the tutorial. And it's as long as it's not this tutorial. Now I'm curious what else I can just slap in the module. I mean, honestly, do I have a player data update data? I do have. Well, I have it here. Let's do player. Actually, I do it like this: for underscore v data do. This is gonna be a lot bigger than I thought than I kind of wanted to be. My toxic dev trait? No, me too. Legit. My toxic dev trait is I spam a single script and then modularize afterwards. That's literally what I'm in the process of doing right now, is cleaning up my fucking bullshit. The issue with this is that if I want to update the data, I'd have to go through and loop through every single table. Can you check if a variable is a table? Roblox, check if a variable is a table. I mean, I could unpack it the same way. No, I can't actually. Let's close out of these for now. Alright. Let's forget about that for now. You don't need the default data in here anymore either, I'm pretty sure. Alright, this just sends the package through that changes the movement. I'm curious. How did I write this? I just wrote it in literally unreadable. If configs I, then... Damn. The issue is that it's not just like a straight shot of just data, or else it'd be really easy. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. If player data, player.user ID, index. I understand it now. I see why I had so many I2 V2s, I2 V2 bullshit going on. For index to V2 in pairs V. So this means, hold on, I need to look at the default data table while I'm doing this. So basically if info, so I send a table info then V. Okay, so right now I'm going through, God, why is it so weird to work out in my brain? If there's an index, so I send an index through, so, hold on. Sample data is equal to so that's like an example of like a data package I want to send through. Maybe in pairs data. Oh wait, no, I would go through in pairs with the index. Right? Like that, and then I don't even know if this would work, actually. Yo, did you major in computer science? Not yet, but I think I'm going to go for computer science. I've been watching a course from that Harvard has posted online. They have like their entire CS50 course posted online that you can watch for free on YouTube. I've been watching that, but I might go and get my degree. I don't think this would even work, and I don't know a good way to test it. Actually, let's just do this to test it. Player data 78. Table expected got string. Okay, that makes sense. I'm a major in computer science because I want to make games, and I'm asking coders if calculus is even relevant in coding. I guess it depends on the type of coding you're even doing. Like, it depends on a lot of things. Like, eventually calculus will probably be relevant depending on what you're working on. Doesn't hurt to take it. It might be in your, like, pre-eds. Player data 80. I think my data is corrupted again. A little bit, yeah, my data's a little corrupted. I'm only second year, so I can't take CS yet until next semester because I got to take pre-calc right now because I failed algebra once. That's seriously this semester. Oh, you're in high school? I gotta take pre-calc right now because I failed algebra. Your time in studio though, it's fun. If you like making things, it's hella fun. Holy moly, I might have to lock in. Yeah. I mean, it's not that bad if you like doing math, you know? Just, you just gotta grind to understand it. So I think the I2 and the V2, I2, V2, tutorial completed. Should be tutorial completed. It should be I2, V2. IV. I2, V2. Player data is equal to player I2 is equal to V2. There we go. That should work. I just gotta like reset my data. Shit, how do I do this? No, copy default data table. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, now let's see if this worked. Tutorial complete equals true. Oh, I spelled it. Did I spell it differently? I think I spelled it differently. Tutorial with a lowercase t is completed though. Yeah, I sent the wrong data. We got concepts like trace circle release for C-frame. True. Oops. Wait, am I stupid? Oh no, I'm super stupid. Oh, it is not. It's a dot. It's so weird that this is a dot instead of a colon. Let's do this before I get the thing. So then it doesn't try to teleport me. And if it works right, then it should not teleport me. Yep. Nice. So what's the limit of this? The issue with this system, though, for updating data is that it's really limited to, like, in the table. Oh, well, God, no words. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I need to write it down though in my notes. Where is it? Make a function that finds any part of the player's data. Okay. I don't think that's the best way of doing this, but right now that's fine, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna end up using that, but I think I will use reset data though. I like that one that I just made. I don't like this. This is not good, but save data, load data, cool. Now let's go back in here. I don't know why this is all defaulted to off. Oh well. Oops, what am I doing? We don't need any more supporting functions, insane. Damn. My data master script is now 100 lines long. It's kind of nuts. I mean, granted, we have like all this in here as well. I mean, it's not even that much. But it's a lot better than what it was. I wonder if I could run a command to like reset everybody's data. I guess you would have to get everybody's data one by one, like load everybody's data. I don't know how you'd even do that. Can you get a whole data store? Let's see if you can wipe it. How can I? The only thing you can do is changing the data store name. I found somebody else's data or breakup code that I'm just gonna throw in here, see if it works. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if that works, but I'm just gonna keep it in there. Same, but I gotta lock in. I'm in college now. I hate math. It's unbelievable. When relearning pre-calc can be applied to this studio. It was pretty fun to build random things, even if I used basic trick knowledge. Keep it going. We love optimization. Hell yeah. Let's do. Alright, whatever. This is all stuff that I'll sit here doing on my computer for like hours, and then the game looks exactly the same, so people think you're not updating it. Alright, I think I'm done chilling in here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna get out of that dark corner of the studio. I feel like this is all relatively needed. I mean, I can move this to a function. Are you a solo dev for this game? Yeah. I don't know if this is worth doing a tutorial check. I mean, honestly, Loki is worth putting in there, right? Oh, what? Why do I hard code that? That's crazy. It's crazy that it's down to this much. Dope, though. And now our module, though, is getting pretty thick, but nice. God, where was I at the beginning of this? Oh, at the beginning of the stream. Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, I am a solo dev. I'm working on this game by myself. This is just a movement game. Gonna make sure I'm not getting any errors. I shouldn't be. Oh, okay, this one is still happening. This is where I was before I got down that rabbit hole. The end of this, load data, where that user ID loaded. Local master scripts. Where's my player added? Set up voids, checkpoints, save time, app time. I have no idea what this isn't running. Player has loaded, player timetable created. We just gotta keep trying until it breaks. Movement re-evolved. It's kind of like Speedrun 4. I've never played Speedrun 4. For some reason, it looks like there's a chance for the game to just not recognize the player even loaded in right now. Don't know why that is. I can't get it to do it. A fast-paced fuck. It's basically a fast-paced parkour game with levels that you progress through. I mean, yeah, that's essentially just very similar. Oops. You can check the game out if you want to yourself. If you go to the Discord in the description of the stream. Shit. And then go to the game link in the Discord. Is it ever gonna break? Speedrun 4 is elite ball knowledge. Yeah, I've never heard of it. I try not to play very many other movement games though, because I think they'll like tamper with my the vision of how I want my movement to be. And you can see, I feel like a lot of parkour games will have how to explain it? They have a very specific style that I noticed a lot, where everything kind of is really smooth, not smooth, but the animations blend together and it's really dramatic. It's the opposite of snappy. And I wanted snappy movement because I wanted to use it. Okay, we're gonna back away from the hard style. Alright, put the hard style down. And let's put whatever this song is on. Did my time just not start? Oh no, I didn't leave the platform. I'm stupid. You get some good inspiration though. The issue is that I don't want them to mess with my vision of what I'm trying to do. A lot of them have this, I was just talking about it, a non-snappy feel, but I want this to be usable for all of my future games. Because this is a game I care about. But it's also not the only game I'm going to make. I'm making this game to get better and to be able to make more games after and use this movement system. That's why there's so many configurations for the movement. The acceleration feels great. It used to be a lot worse, and I need to work a little bit on how I'm using the surface as normal, because we're already bouncing a lot less than we used to bounce on that slope, but this slope is still a little too bouncy for my liking. It looks a little bumpy. Yeah, yeah. The sliding is probably like one of the main things that I want to work on, and I'm going to have to seek some kind of help, because I understand the normal, but I'm trying to... There's definitely a logic error currently with how I'm detecting the normal and the velocity the player's moving in. I feel like the only... Maybe if I made like the gravity for the player 0 for like just a moment, like during the slide, that way the body velocity had full dictation, like could fully dictate where the character was moving. But yeah. This map is not made by me though. This is, or not this map, this like hub section. I have a friend that's working on that, but that's the only thing in the game that was not completely me. Like every animation, every script, this whole level is all me. The wall grabbing feels a lot better than it used to. Dashing and double jumping all feels great. I'm not getting the bug for some reason now. Like, I have no idea, honestly, how to redo the bug. I don't know how to replicate the bug, because it only happens sometimes, and then it just like bugs me from being able to start the level. So that's exciting. But yeah, I'm gonna have to change a lot of this. It used to be a lot more slidey, believe it or not. Why is there such a big possible skip in the level? Skip in the level, are you changing that? Well, this isn't the end of the level. But no, it's intended. Well, it's not intended, but I think it's cool to have skips in it. But there's a whole lot more to it. That's just the beginning. There's quite a bit of level here to go on. But the times are already really competitive. There's also another skip I need to patch that's actually bad. Stream died? Possibly. Have I been dropping frames? No, I don't think so. Stream should be fine, right?